I feel weird telling this story, but I figure I'll share it for those out there who are maybe like me. You could find comfort in knowing that you're not alone. All right, so I'm making my protein shake right now. So I'll set you right here while I make it. It'll work out. I know it'll work out. There you go. So here's my cup. Here's my I'm trying a new protein. This is the Equate one. My wife did some research on it. She says it's really good. It doesn't have any lead in it. I want protein. I don't want lead. And then of course, creatine. Let me get some water. Be right back. Actually, I'll take you with me. That's the fun of this. So what I wanted to share in this story is that I feel weird thinking that I might be the only one that does this, but in case you don't know, my daughter is a wonderful baker. Would you call you a baker? A bakeress? A bakery? She bakes. She also has a baking channel. I'll link it in the description. But it's called Too Much on Your Plate. She has her main channel too, and she just set off a viral video earlier this week. Might have been the day before yesterday. But she bakes really good. That's the topic of this story is her baking. I'm also practicing how to stay on topic, so which is why a lot of these latest videos I'm not editing, because I really gotta focus on staying on topic. So bear with me here. And she bakes real good. Bottom line, I eat very little through the day. I track my macros. You guys know this. And I can't sit there and have 8 cookies or 9 cookies or whatever. I have myself a quarter of a cookie or a spoonful of a cake. She made this delicious thing yesterday. I'll show you. Look at this. That is just deliciousness to the max. What'd you call that, Nick? What'd you bake yesterday? What's it called?
It was supposed to be like a shortbread.
It's like a shortbread. It was really good. Anyways, I'll have my little spoonful before my round 2 workout, and I'll enjoy it, and I'll eat it slow. And sometimes if it's really good, and especially if it's really good and chocolatey, I'll have maybe 2 spoonfuls or even 3 small ones, whatever. But it's very little that I eat to stay and nail my macros for the day, so I don't overdo it. Now, I keep my fats really low all week long. And my fats get a little high on Saturday because of Pizza Saturday. There's cheese, there's bread, it's deliciousness. But all week long, all my other meals, I keep my fats really, really low. Lean chicken, white rice, vegetables, and this. That's it. So in order for it to make sense, I can't eat that much deliciousness, such as my daughter's baking. Now to the part where it gets a little embarrassing. There's been many times where I get up in the middle of the night and I'll get down with her pastries. Now, you could call it sleepwalking. But I'm not walking around like this. But I will be at the time that I'm eating it, because she'll leave it out sometimes cooling on the stove top or straight out in the refrigerator. I'll come in here, grab a spoon, open the fridge, do about 2 or 3 spoonfuls. I'd like to think it's only 2 or 3 spoonfuls. And then I'll go back to bed. Sometimes I'll have a glass of water and go back to bed. And then in the morning, I won't remember till my hot Mexican wife will say, "Hey, did you get up and eat last night?" Oh, then it'll be clear as day that I did. I go, "How much did I eat?" And then I'll look, it's like, "Oh yeah, I remember now." I'll remember once I'm reminded. There's been times, please tell me there's somebody else out there that does this and I'm not the only weirdo. There's been times where I'll be going to town on the cake or maybe on the cookies or the apple pie, or the other day she made, what was it, a pear pie. Oh, that one was a banger. I keep in mind, I track my macros every day. This is just little hiccup things that I do. Then I get to the moral of the story and kind of the whole, like, what I did to fix it. I was going to town here. And my wife will come in and say, hey, babe. And it's not like I wake up like, I'm up. No, it's like, I'll be like, oh, shit, what's up? She's like, you're coming to bed? And I was like, oh, yeah. Damn, this is good, but yeah. And I put the spoon in the sink, put it away, go back to bed. And then in the morning, I'll be like, dang. So then what I did is like, you know what? You're going to have to hide the pastries just to make sure that I don't get at them. And that's all it took. So there's several hiding places that she has to hide this deliciousness. She'll put it like in a glass tupper, and if it doesn't need to be refrigerated, she'll stash it or whatever, stash it in the refrigerator, but I won't know where. And then when I come in the morning, I know I'm conscious of this because I'll come in the middle of the night, I'll open the refrigerator, and I won't see it like in plain sight, like right there in shelf number 1 or shelf number 2. That'll click and be like, don't start digging in the drawers. Well, don't start looking in the vegetable drawer to see if it's in there in the tupper. I was like, oh, dang, I'll realize it. Like, oh, no, I'm up snacking. I'm up having pastries. Get your ass back to bed. I'll turn around and I'll go back to bed. So a way to fix it, midnight snacking or late night snacking, is don't have the stuff. And if it's one of those where, like, your daughter bakes or your wife bakes, hide it. And don't know where she hides it. You got no business eating that in the middle. There's a couple things. You got no business eating it. If you're tracking your macros, which you should, I highly recommend it and suggest it because it changed my life. You may still hit your macros, but you're gonna see a setback. So don't do it. Hide it, and then just no food is off limits as long as you track it. But you want to solve it. The way I solved it is hide the food, put it away, have a. I even feel weird saying it, but it worked. It worked, and hopefully it works for you. You're not alone. I'm a midnight snacker. Solution to that is have someone hide the snacks or hide the pastries or don't buy them. But in this case, it's like she's not going to stop baking. That's her jam. That's what she does. So I'll just hide them so I can enjoy them during the day. That's what I wanted to add. There's no point really in eating them in the middle of the night because you don't even remember. You don't even enjoy it. It's not like you're sitting there with a delicious cup of warm coffee and then just slowly enjoying it. You're just kind of like half asleep eating it just for the taste. Like, it's not worth it. Have someone hide it for you. And the next day they take it out from the hiding place where you don't know those hiding places are. And then you enjoy it with your loved ones. That's what I've been doing. It's worked for me for a long time now. I get to enjoy it during the day. And I'm not half asleep eating in the middle of the night. Hope this helps. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. Drop a comment if you do this. Drop a comment if you think this is odd. And hit the like button because that'll help out the channel and that'll be cool. Have a good one. Talk to you later.